Our journey begins in the Israelite city of Gilead, where Jephthah, a mighty warrior and the son of a prostitute, finds himself exiled by his half-brothers. Despite their rejection, when the Ammonites wage war against Israel, the elders of Gilead turn to Jephthah for help. In return for his military prowess, they promise him leadership over the city. Jephthah agrees, and in a moment of fervor, he makes a vow to God. He pledges that if he triumphs over the Ammonites, he will sacrifice the first thing that comes out of his house to greet him upon his return. Jephthah, certain that a servant or an animal will be the first to welcome him, doesn't foresee the devastating consequences of his promise. With divine assistance, Jephthah defeats the Ammonites. Upon his triumphant return to Gilead, it is not an animal or servant who greets him first. Instead, his beloved and only child, his daughter, rushes out to welcome him with music and dancing. The victory turns into a moment of profound grief as Jephthah realizes the grave implications of his vow. Bound by his promise to God, Jephthah faces a terrible choice. His daughter, showing remarkable courage and faith, accepts the fate her father has inadvertently chosen for her. She asks only for 2 months to wander the hills with her friends, mourning not for her impending death, but for the life she will never have. When she returns, Jephthah fulfills his vow. His daughter is sacrificed, her life cut short by a promise made in haste. Her story ends there, but her memory lives on. The women of Israel honor her each year, commemorating her sacrifice with a 4-day lament. This sorrowful tale of Jephthah's daughter serves as a powerful reminder of the weight carried by our words and promises. It asks us to reflect on the potential consequences of our decisions, especially those made in moments of intense emotion or pressure. Even in our modern world, where vows to God may not hold the same literal weight, the story of Jephthah's daughter still resonates. It's a tale that cautions us against making promises we may not be prepared to keep, and urges us to consider the potential impact of our actions on those we hold dear. So, as we move through life, making decisions big and small, let us remember Jephthah's daughter. Let us honor her memory by contemplating the power of our words, the gravity of our commitments, and the ripple effects of our choices. Remember, a promise is not just a mere collection of words, it's a commitment, a pact that can shape destinies and alter lives, as it did for the heroic yet tragic figure of Jephthah's daughter. So think before you pledge, for words once spoken, like arrows released, can never be taken back.